Welcome to my food itinerary. I will take you step by step, day by day, through my travels around the world. Now I will show you how I got from place A to place B, the modes of transport I took, the restaurants I ate in, attractions I visited, hotels I stayed in, and I will review each and every one of them to give you an idea what's good, what's bad, what you can't miss, and what you can skip. So hopefully this information is something you can use to plan your own food itinerary. So this video will cover a trip that I took to Japan in August of 2018. I arrived in Tokyo Narita Airport in the late afternoon of day one, and I took the train straight from Narita to Yokohama, connecting in Tokyo. I spent day 2 in Yokohama, took in the sights, and then days 3 and 4 I went to Nikko. It's a very scenic and historic area, about 2 hours north of Tokyo, 3 hours north of Yokohama. Day 5 I returned to Yokohama, took a little break, did some shopping, and then days 6 and 7 I went to Hakone, which is a hot spring resort area about 1 hour south of Yokohama, an hour and a half south of Tokyo. And then day 8 I returned to Yokohama and took it easy that day, did some more shopping. Now on day 9 I went back to Narita and flew back. So that is a higher level overview of my itinerary, and so now let's delve in. So like I said, I flew into Narita Airport and then took a train to Yokohama via Tokyo. Now there is another airport called Tokyo Haneda, which is between Tokyo and Yokohama, and obviously much closer to Yokohama, but that was not an option available to me. For ease of reference, I have divided Yokohama into 2 clusters, 1 and 2. A majority, if not all, of the attractions that I will talk about are in Zone 2. That is the center of Yokohama, which is a big city. It is the second biggest city in Japan. Zone 1 and Zone 2 are connected via subways. They're only half an hour away from each other, so we're not talking about a large distance here. So I decided to stay in Zone 1 for my first night and second night because I wanted some peace and quiet while I adjusted to the new time zone and place. Zone 1 is a little bit outside of the city center. It is a residential area, very quiet. But more importantly, my train ride from Tokyo to Yokohama ended in the Shin Yokohama station, so that was just very convenient for me to find a hotel near that station. And also there's an added advantage of the fact that Shin Yokohama station is the only train station in Yokohama with a Shinkansen line. So as you can see, there's Shin Yokohama station on the bottom, and my hotel was the Court Hotel, which was only about 10 minutes walk from Yokohama station. And the Court Hotel is it's a no-nonsense, no-frills business hotel. It's very clean, like most hotels in Japan, and it was very quiet. So it suited my purposes perfectly. I wanted to get restful sleep for my first 2 nights, and that's exactly what I got. I spent 2 nights there and paid a total of $123 US. By the time I rode into Yokohama station, it was already 7 p.m. and I think it was already dark outside. So after I checked into the hotel, I really was dog tired, and I wanted to get some rest. But first, we dined. So near my hotel, there was a conveyor belt sushi restaurant called Kappa Sushi. And this is a conveyor belt chain that's all over Japan. There are several conveyor belt sushi chains. You've got Kappa Sushi, Sushiro or Sushiro, and Hama Sushi. Now on a previous trip, I went to Sushiro. So I wanted to try out Kappa Sushi for compare and contrast. So I waltzed into Kappa Sushi. I found a pretty full restaurant. I had to wait a little bit, maybe no more than 10 minutes though. And I was shown to the table by the waiter. Now at each table you've got a monitor to order from, and then you have a tap for hot water at your table, chopsticks, soy sauce, everything you need really to eat sushi. So you can pick up sushi from the conveyor belt, or you can order from the monitor. The prices are all the same. It was around 100 yen or $1 US per plate, and each plate came with 2 sushis. So that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. So I had some tuna and salmon, shrimp, freshwater eel, and miso soup. So interestingly, miso soup in America usually are pretty plain. You don't really get anything in there except the miso and some spring onion. But in Japan, I discovered that they like to put things in the miso soup, especially mussels. And I got some tempura shrimp and seared salmon. I'm a big salmon lover, to tell you the truth. And then finished up with an ice cream sundae. So on the whole, it was a good experience, but the sushi was not the freshest. But you know, what can you expect for $1 per plate? So the value was good, the experience was really good and very clean, and you know, it really hit the spot. It served its purpose. Between Sushiro and Kappa Sushi, I have to say I had a better experience at Sushiro. I thought the selection was a bit larger, and the sushi was tastier for some reason. But anyways, good first meal, and then it was time for bed.